So you just started your car detailing business, you want customers, you want to make money, you want to turn your passion into profit by servicing customers and getting paid. So one of those ways that you can bring in customers to generate leads is through paid advertising, which is called pay per click, which is using Facebook ads or Google AdWords. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why you shouldn't use those platforms unless you're willing to put in the time and effort to learn and implement all the correct strategies. I'm Oscar with detailgroup.co, where I help you start and grow your car detailing business. So like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and always check the description down below for more information. Landing page optimization, AdWords and Facebook optimization, and copywriting for your landing pages and emails. Those three components are made up into pay-per-click advertising. You can't have a successful campaign with missing one of those items. So landing page optimization is creating a dedicated page to be shown when you're creating those Facebook or AdWords. So when people go into Google and they click on the ad, then they should have a dedicated landing page. Most folks will have that page as their home page or their service page on their website, and that is just not efficient. There's too many things that are going on your web page to be distracting. A landing page should be a very simplistic and specific landing page made for people to take a specific action, which is most likely going to be enter their email address or give you a phone call. But most of the time, people that are clicking on those ads, whether it be Facebook or Google AdWords, are being sent to a homepage or a service page where there's a lot of text, or there's a lot of buttons, or there's a lot of links to click, and nothing's happening, and you're just wasting money. The second one is going to be Facebook and AdWords optimization, where you actually knowing the ins and outs on the back end to make sure you're setting up your campaigns properly for your targeting, for your zip codes, for the customers, for the budget that you're going to spend, making sure all that is properly optimized and tweaking on a weekly to monthly basis to make sure you're getting the best results. And then lastly, it's copywriting. So the actual words that you're putting on the landing page, on your emails, all of that is also a skill you have to learn and have to learn and really get some experience under. Now, does that mean you're going to take months and months and months to pick all this up? No, but it does take a substantial amount of learning to get everything right. So when people say, hey, I do pay-per-click advertising, I'm on Google AdWords, I'm on Facebook ads, but it's not really working. Well, have you really learned those three components that I just mentioned to be the best at those platforms? Probably not, because it is a lot of work, and a lot of people just want the immediate results without putting in the front end work to get those results. Next is you won't be successful on your first campaign that you run. PPC, pay-per-click advertising, is about continually learning and tweaking and optimizing. Just imagine this. You're trying to throw a paper ball into a trash can 15 feet away. The first couple tries, you're completely off, and as you keep on throwing and throwing and practicing, you narrow down your shooting and you get better and better, and your accuracy improves, and then you start making more shots into the trash can. That's the same thing with PPC. On the first run, let's say you want to spend $50, you're not going to hit it on the head. This is a continuous tweaking, optimizing process you have to go through on a weekly to monthly basis. And if you're not tweaking and optimizing and you're just staying constant and you're wondering, hey, why am I not getting results? I'm spending this money. It's been 3 weeks. No one's been calling. And you just let your campaign be stagnant, then that's why you're not getting any results. You have to continually optimize and tweak it. And if you're a one-man shop, you're just starting off, you still have a full-time job, you probably don't have all that time to dedicate to learning and optimize. So there's a lot that goes into pay-per-click advertising, more than just spending money and getting customers. And lastly, running Facebook ads or Google AdWords for 2 months simply isn't enough time. Like I mentioned, people want to pay money and the next day want to start getting customers. Now that would be great if you had everything else in place, but realistically it takes a little longer than that to actually bring in results. And if your budget is only about $50 a month, you're not spending enough to really get some momentum and traction going to bring in those leads. So if you're only spending $1 or $2 a day, which it does help, but it's not going to give you substantial growth or substantial momentum. You have to really wait it out, especially if you have a low budget. You have to wait it out to make sure you get enough data and enough people actually click on your ads for something to happen. And with a low budget, and you have to drag it out for maybe even 6 months before you can can really do anything because you just don't have any data. Imagine, a big company spending $200 a day versus you that spends maybe $100 a month. Then the data is going to be completely different because the more money you click, the more money you spend, the more clicks you can get, the more information and data you can gather in a much shorter time frame, as opposed to you spending $1 or $2 maybe per day. And that's going to take a long time to drag it out over a long period of time. So when people say, hey, look, I've been doing it for 2 months, no results, what's going on top of everything else that I just mentioned in this video, it also takes, as a local business, as a local detailer, it's going to take a while for you to gather data to be able to do anything with it. So, you spend $5 one day and you're saying, hey, look, I already spent $5. No one's called me. It's not working. I get demotivated. I'm just spending money. I'm wasting money. I'm not seeing a return. Let me just cancel it. So there's a lot of things that go into pay-per-click advertising. It's not just putting money in and getting customers out. If you look at it very simply, yes, that's how it works. You put money in, you get money out. But like I said, there's dozens and dozens of other small details and big details that you have to look at to really optimize for performance. So if you don't have the time, if you don't want to learn, if you don't want to put in the time, if you don't have the money, I would highly recommend you stay away from paying for ads because it is a very complex machine, and if you don't do it right, you're just throwing money straight out the window. So if you don't have the time, if you don't want to put in the effort, if you just think it's too hard, then don't even try it. Put that money somewhere else in your marketing, because with pay-per-click advertising, it's just going to eat that money away and you'll never see it again, and that's going to demotivate you because you didn't get customers, although you got very excited because you thought you were going to get customers. So just leave it alone. Don't touch it until you have the time or money to pay someone to actually handle those campaigns for you. So leave a comment down below on your thoughts of pay-per-click advertising. Let me know if I helped you with this. Leave a comment down below. Like this video. Check the description box down below for more information, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.